Good morning, everybody. I've been watching the clouds break up this morning on the sky camera here, looking out from the Cenla Broadcasting Tower on Texas Avenue from the Igloo Roofing Weather Center. And yes, I have brought my coffee. So one thing you might know about me, a little trivia, is I'm very lazy. Check this out. Kristen, this is where all the coffee mugs are. I've left them over here. So got to get those washed so we can have our good mugs. Because if we don't, I get in trouble. It's rough. Now, temperatures outside in the mid-60s. We do have some fog in the area as well, with dew points in the mid-60s. It's very warm. It's very humid. We did see a good bit of rain across the area. I'd say, like, if I were looking back at what I was thinking was going to happen and what happened, it was pretty accurate, probably 80 to 90%. I'd give myself like a B plus, something like that. The heaviest rain was down south where Lafayette saw 5.2 inches. They had flood warnings and all that stuff. So that did rob a little of the moisture up here, but still we're on track for our total of 1 to 3 inches across the area. And we'll talk about that coming up in just a second. Now, temperatures in the mid-60s area wide. It's warm. It's humid. It feels kind of nasty outside. It does not feel like we are in December, but we are December 1st. It is looking like fog is a potential across the area with the fog advisories, the dense fog advisories until 10 o'clock across the northern parishes. That would be Sabine, Natchitoches, Wynn, Grant, and LaSalle. So if you are up that way, the fog should burn off shortly, and we will see what's left behind is going to be a pretty decent day until it's not. Now, rain chances are high today. They're high later today, but you can see yesterday, this is the past 2 days. I just wanted to encompass everything we've had. Rainfall totals did kind of increase as we head to the southeast. This was expected. The very heavy, like off-the-chart stuff is down there along I-10, where, again, we had flooding issues. But most of us saw at least a half an inch. Yes, I do see Colfax and Gina up there, saw a little bit less. We saw a little bit more to the south, and then we're going to see more. So I think we all end up in that 1 to 3 inch range, possibly a little bit more in some spots of southern St. Landry Parish and then down into Beauregard as well. So it did rain, thankfully, and now that rain is off to the east. So it looks like it's kind of exiting and we have nothing else coming in, but there is another disturbance going to kind of pull things up to the north. So that is good news for those that need rain, bad news for all of you that have outdoor plans, and I know there's a ton of stuff going on this weekend. I don't even want to try to mention it all, but Winterfest, the Natchitoches Christmas Festival, I know there are other things going out there, so please forgive me for not mentioning them all, but we're going to try to kind of nail down what that forecast looks like for you this weekend, and beyond tomorrow morning, it looks pretty good. Closer view of the radar shows rain still down to the south from New Orleans back toward Holly Beach, and that is going to continue that way for a few hours, then it's going to lift to the north. 9 a.m. forecast, how about that? We're forecasting for 1 minute from now. This thing automatically updates, and we go, we get 3 hours, every 3 hours, and we get the next hour, so fog and 66 in 1 minute. Yeah, it looks about right to me. 72 degrees, cloudy, mostly cloudy. We're going to see peaks of sun as we're seeing right now. So mid-70s, maybe someone hits 80 in the southern part of the area today. And here's what it looks like on Futurecast for those of you that are planning out your evening. We do have scattered rain early. 6 o'clock. Check it out. Futurecast and both of our high-resolution models we really look at, and I look at a ton more, but both of the ones that are in this system, they look pretty similar, so I just picked one and went with it. Thunderstorms over southwest Louisiana kind of spreading to the northeast. This one, again, is going to bring the heaviest rain, I think, to the middle and southern part of the area, and you can see that there will be rain for most of us. We kept chances around 80%. I think most of us do see rain out of this between probably a quarter inch and an inch. Possibly a little more down south, and then overnight tonight, we keep rain in the area by about 4 a.m. on Saturday. It looks pretty scattered out. I kept high rain chances for Saturday morning. That's mainly before 6 a.m. because after that, it looks like everything's going to stay out to the east. So if you are planning to head out this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I think we're going to see a lot of puddles, but I do think the rain is going to be out of here. Future temperatures, you're going to see 80 degrees down there in Lafayette today. It looks like upper 70s, mid 70s, maybe 80 down south. A little cooler up towards Shreveport. And then tonight we keep temperatures up in the low 60s to upper 50s. A little bit cooler to the northwest as that cooler air starts to inch this way. It's not going to get cold, but it is going to get a little bit cooler. And we do have a chance for a couple of severe storms today. Fortunately, that did not become a major issue yesterday. But out of like nowhere, we got some hail reports. I think it was up around Bentley apparently I had some small hail reports, and then Colleen and DeVille. So, no, I said that was a very limited possibility, but looking at radar, it was surprising. So thank you for sending pictures, because sometimes I'm kind of like, well, I don't know about that. But if you send me a picture, yeah, then I know that it happened. So a marginal risk for severe weather over the southeastern quarter of the area, roughly north of, let's say, what are we going to go with? Dry Creek up to Forest Hill, and then in toward, we'll just say Faraday. Simsport, that's a little too far south. You're in the marginal risk, but this is a level 1 risk. It doesn't look like a huge one, but it's going to possibly get a little rumbly out there today. And it was so nice yesterday to hear a little thunder. It's just been a while. So flash flood risk today, it is low. It is marginal. It's the level 1 risk for excessive rainfall, again, across the southern part of the area where we have the best chance to see some heavy rain. And we've seen the heaviest rain so far. So 7-day forecast. Saturday, don't worry. I put AM rain in there because I didn't want that to freak you out and you think it's going to be raining all day. A 60% chance in the morning. That's pretty much out of here by 6 or 7 o'clock, so most of the day is looking good. I thought I took the rain chance out for Sunday. I guess I screwed that up. It's out. We're going to take that out. So I think it's going to be pretty nice through the weekend after we get through this next wave of rain. So if you're heading out to Winterfett tonight, I think we get some rain in by the evening. So if you can do stuff earlier on, that's kind of the good time to do things today until about 6, maybe a little later. And then after that, the rain comes in, gets out of here by the morning, and then tomorrow is looking like a great day. And then, of course, next week, as we all go into work, school, whatever, mid-60s for highs, lows in the low 40s. So it's going to be nice and perfect out there when we're, not doing a lot of outdoor stuff. So let's take that long-range peek, see what we have coming up beyond this. This is your mid-December kind of outlook, and the way I look at this is December 9th through the 15th looking warmer than normal. Now, it typically kind of goes in cycles, so hopefully, and what I'm seeing in some of this more extended stuff as we get toward the end of that period is that we trend back toward cool stuff. And for fans of chilly Christmases, wouldn't that be nice? So maybe some good signs there. And more good signs. Again, I know we don't want rain to rain on our parade, but we do have rain in the forecast. It looks like this one's going to be coming in late next weekend into early next week. So the precipitation outlook has shifted to above normal. So it looks like we will see at least one system roll through probably late next weekend or early the next week. And we'll be watching that as it approaches. See if we got any. Let me see. I'm just checking. Oh, no sound. Should be good. Looks like it's good from here. Anything severe, low chances, especially south of us. I really don't see this as a major severe threat with this system coming in today. If anything, I think an isolated wind report would be possible, but we're not looking at anything too crazy. But hey, it's all right here. I'll come jump on live if I have to. Didn't have to yesterday, so that's good news. No severe stuff, but we did get the rain, so everybody wins. Alrighty, I'm going to get out of here. I'll post a text update later on today, and then I'll be back. Remember, I don't set alarms on Saturdays unless it is going to get crazy out there. So I'm going to just jump up and get on, do the forecast, probably between the 9 and 10 o'clock time, so just a little bit later than we typically do it. And Tom will be on later today. I will see